In this episode, Trash Panda Off-Road, we take and remove this broken winch line and replace it with the Super Winch synthetic line. I don't know how well this is going to work, but my plan is to hook that winch up to that tracker, not that one, not that one, that one, and just back up, open the spool and back up. Hopefully that'll spool this thing out and I won't have to like pull it. We'll see. Dogs are out.
Come here, boy. Come on. Come on. Come on, in the house. Gaia.
Seems to be working. Okay, found the end. There it is. Not exactly what I was expecting on the end there. But we'll get a big giant screwdriver in there and take it apart. Got the little screw off. The instructions on the Super Winch synthetic line call for it to be fed through the drum and then taped up and then spooled across. I don't have a hole in the drum. Obviously it's a Smitty belt, not a Super Winch. So what I did was I had a connector that I used to squeeze the end of the line, and then we will go ahead and bolt or screw that onto the wall where it goes, and then we'll go ahead and wrap the line up with that. I don't see why it wouldn't work. I don't plan on going all the way out full spool. It's just there to hold everything together while you wind it on. It's not like it's there for, you know, holding the whole winch together. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But before we do that, we need to get some sandpaper out and make sure that this is all smooth and no burrs or anything like that on that. And this thing definitely is going to need to be cleaned up. There's some edging here. Took some sandpaper to the drum, nice and smooth, no concerns anymore. Then I took a grinding stone to the fair lead, and again, nice and smooth, no concerns. So now we're going to spin this thing around to get the hole where we want it. Right there. I think what I'm going to do is turn the rig around and hook the cable up to my truck or my trailer that's out there in the front of the yard, because you're supposed to winch this thing and spool it with tension on it. So we'll do that, run that through, get it connected, and then walk all the cable back down here or back out there, and we'll start winching this thing up. Cut the wire ties. And don't forget to take the hook off of your old winch line. It's one of these little fancy doohickeys there. Alright. So let's see if we mess this thing up or what we got going on here. Oh yeah, we made a good knot. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and... Oh, it needs to come out from there. Okay, so... Like I've told you guys 100 times, not a mechanic. Working my way through this, trying to keep an eye on the dogs, make sure they don't try to sneak out. Alright, so let's see if this will reach the trailer or if I have to pull forward a little bit. Oh, I don't think it's gonna reach. So I gotta go all the way out and tie it to something, because they say you need to winch this thing tight under a load. So, oh yeah, we are not at the truck or trailer. Hey, that's good news though. That means I can pull it up and shut the gate. Does that thing look pigeon-toed to you guys? I'm pretty sure that's not quite right. Alright, so it's hooked up to the trailer. I'm gonna back it all the way up to the fence and see if that pulls it tight. And then we will put the rig in neutral, apply the parking brake, and start winching it. Winch line's tight. See how much of this I can do with just one hand. Basically, you guys get the idea though, right? In, spool it. Rig's starting to come forward. Just like so. There it is, guys. All nicely tight and wound and changed and fancy and smancy. I also have a winch cover that I bought to drop over this. I'm gonna have to mess around with some clearances though, obviously, in order to get it to cover it up. The folks on the old interwebs say that with synthetic line you should keep it covered unless you're using it, so it doesn't get moisture and sun exposure and all that other junk on it. So that's it. That's how I did it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. This is kind of a part 2 to the project of breaking the winch, and now it's fixed again. So follow along on Trash Panda Off-Road on the Instagram. Subscribe to the channel for Geo Tracker content. As you can see, I've got quite a few of these things lying around. And thanks a lot for watching.